The first candidate has just been interviewed and is done. And we wait for the next one tomorrow. And interestingly enough, the last person was Julius Malema to ask questions. And there was one explosive question that is directly linked to Judge Raymond Zondo. When you look at it, he's the last one that has to be interviewed on Friday. And it was done alphabetically according to how I see it. But it's a good thing for Zondo, because he can just sit there, strategize, and look at the mistake of all these other three. And when you look at it, Julius is asking a question about judges meeting politicians at their homes to discuss some private matters. And then when they are questioned about it, they say it was private. They don't want to say anything about it. Now, this is a big one, because Julius Malema is just warning Judge Raymond Zondo that come Friday, hell will break loose, my man. You are going to be asked explosive question, and there won't be anyone who's going to answer for you. Mogoeng is not there anymore. We remember the last time Julius interviewed Raymond Zondo. Mogoeng was intervening now and then, making sure that Zondo is comfortable. Now he's not there, and Julius is going gun blazing. He wants all blood, and he's going to make sure that if Zondo gets this job, it must be legitimate. He must prove himself, and I think it's not going to be easy. Anyway, check this out.
Do you think that judges must go to the houses of politicians? Do you think it is correct for judges to go to the houses of politicians and later say, no, I had visited the house of a politician because there was a matter of national importance that I wanted to discuss with this politician? But you can't take the country into confidence as to what are those matters of national importance that makes you visit politicians in their houses. Do you think that helps to enhance the good image of the judiciary?
No, I would say to the extent that the situation may create suspicion, perceptions, and so on, I would say it is not right. But at the level of whether or not you should go at all, I would say, I mean, we know there are politicians that I know at a personal level, and I would have no problems with them coming to my house, and I would have no problems at all going to their houses. But I again emphasize, and my understanding is that what you raise with me is at the level of a possibility of a perception that may even create possibilities of does this not get to the level of a lack of impartiality? You know, those sort of negative perceptions that should not exist around the judiciary. If it is something that would raise those sort of problems, I would say then there is something wrong with it.
No, I understand the one of friendship and all of that. We live in the same society. We've gone to school together and all manner of things. But a point where it comes out later that you visited a politician, and when you are asked, what were you doing in that politician's house? You say, no, we're discussing a matter of national importance. So meaning you have a secret with a politician as a judge. And when that type of a meeting is exposed, you are still not in a position to take the country into confidence. Does it help to build the confidence of society on our judiciary, where a judge can have a secret with a politician, and when exposed, you still don't want to reveal that type of a secret? Does it help to enhance the good image of the judiciary?
Anything, Mr. Malema, including that example, it could even be a different example. Anything that could create the impression of, the possibility of an association that may create a perception of lack of impartiality, lack of independence, is deleterious to the idea of an independent judiciary.
I don't know if I heard you properly, Justice, about, you said the Chief Justice must be, no, I'm on something else, I'm done with that one.
Oh,
You said Chief Justice must be a judge and not be this super
SG, super
SG,
SG.
and plus you don't want to claim that you understand the administrative role of a Chief Justice. You don't know. Are you saying you are applying for a position where you don't know, apart from being a judge, what is required or what are the duties of this Chief Justice administratively? Because I had to say you don't know those responsibilities, you don't want to be claiming to know them, because
No,
more than being...
Okay, that's enough. But all in a nutshell, you can just see that Julius is actually prepared. He is prepared to make sure that Judge Raymond Zondo, if it happens that he comes out with wrong statements or he comes out weak, he's not going to let him go. He's just going to take him down. And at the end of the day, he might lose that position because of Julius Malema. And by the way, I saw an article on The Citizen saying that Julius Malema and Dalimpofu were actually tainted. They are not needed to be on the panel because they are tainted. I don't know the source, but I think that's just bullshit. They should just leave the things as they are. They took Julius Malema to court last year to say that he's actually asking wrong questions. He's aggressive, things like that. But we need him on this panel so that he can make sure that these guys just don't go smooth. If Julius is not there, they're just going to make sure that they pick their own people and then life goes on like that. But he needs to be there so that they can be uncomfortable. As much as they can always do whatever they want, whether he's there or not. But at the end of the day, if he's there, he's going to punch holes where people are not thinking, where they don't even expect. So on Friday, we are going to be tuned in. Hopefully, I'm going to upload a few of the moments that Julius will be having with Raymond Zondo, because I'm sure it's not going to be easy for him. He's busy preparing. He's not even eating. I'm sure he's just on 7 days without eating, because come Friday, he's going to need all the prayer. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and until tomorrow when we watch the second interview. Cheers.